Hello, city builders. This is Hubbub. Welcome back to the city of Nouveau Springs on the Azure Gulf map in the Sunset Harbor DLC. So last night I spent a couple hours working on this amusement park idea, and then I go to bed and the latent learning kicks into gear while I'm sleeping, and I have a couple different ideas this morning that I'm going to work on. I have about an hour right now, but I'm not going to be here for too long. But a couple issues popped up in my head last night. First is, throughout this entire build, this whole city, I have pretty much utilized exclusively deciduous trees, primarily vanilla, and coniferous pine trees throughout the map. This terrain is really not quote-unquote desert or tropical terrain, and so palm trees don't really fit, and they're not consistent with the theme that I've established throughout. So one of the things I need to fix here is I think I'm just going to switch all these paths over to the regular tree-less paths, and then I'm going to eliminate those vanilla palm trees, and I'm going to use a different tree for the landscaping in this park. And then the second thing that came up for me was throughout I kind of wanted this park over here to be a little bit more serene and somber, because theoretically it's a memorial with these battlements here. And as a sidebar, one small note, this little walking path that's elevated, I just want to make sure I give props to City Planner Plays. If anyone is watching his Verde Beach series, that's where I got that elevation idea. Originally I started with this, and I thought, it's a nice view of the skyline, and it also lets you look at the battlements. So props to City Planner Plays. I forget which episode he did that in. But then back to the main topic. What I think I want to do, and there could be issues with this, is because we have all this residential on the other side of the highway, but the reality is we have this highway separating, and I could put in a barrier of trees over here. I think what I want to try to do is get all of the amusement park assets over on this end, and then I think I want to try to turn this plaza area into like an open air market of some kind. I know I have some assets in the workshop that I could use. I could stick with the triangular theme here, but there's also Mr. Miyagi's cafes, which would work in here. I could replace these. I could try to figure out how to I don't know if I have to replace these paths, but bring in those zonable campus paths from the street, maybe, in order to put some cafes in here, or some of little Mr. Miyagi's 2-tile and 1-tile shops. See if I could find an example. There's a couple over here that I dropped somewhere, I thought. Maybe I haven't been over here yet. Anyways, let's see. I know there's some over here. Here, yep. So some more cafes like these in that plaza area would be great, along with some stalls, open air market stalls. Would make so much more sense, because this end of the district is primarily commercial and offices and unique buildings. And I don't know if I could pull it off. If I could figure out a way to work in a open air farmers market over here next to the amusement park, that would also be really cool. So a couple little goals for this short session will be replace these paths, get rid of the palm trees and replace them with pine trees to stick with that overall theme. And then I did let the game run for a couple hours unattended, so we're at level 5, and I have now the ability to place all of the assets. So the plaza I think is good. I think I know how I want to try to do this. First, let's grab the paths, and everywhere I have these tree-lined paths, I need to replace them. So that's for starters.
We're taking listener requests this hour, so call in and tell me what you'd like all our coast-to-coast listeners to hear next. Tony G here, matching mellow tunes and happening vibes.
I think this is all untree-lined. Okay. That's it. All right. And then let's come on over here, do the same thing over here. What I should do is pull up some pictures of Knott's Berry Farm, because I'm sure Knott's Berry Farm has open air markets in their location. Okay, so there's that. Now, if I use the marquee tool, I should be able to just grab these palm trees. And eliminate them from the scheme. That looks like I missed a section of path right here. And what are we conflicting with? Space already occupied. Did I forget that one too? I did indeed. Okay, let's see. Pull these. Get this out of there. Nope, 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 nope. What happened? Oh, I think I tried to copy it instead of delete it. Any more? I don't see any more palm trees. I don't have a thing against palm trees, but they just don't fit in this build. Okay, now we're going to try to relocate the carousel. So I'm pushing that a little bit back off of this main path here because I could put some landscaping in here, or there might be some other features that I could put in here. So we have that, and then let's see what else we have. I think game booths are okay for an open air market. Souvenir shop we could probably get rid of. Restrooms are necessary. Plaza and cafe can say, oh, did I miss? Oh, there's some more trees that I missed. We will re-landscape all of this, I promise. So this also means I'm going to have to lose that fence. Okay, so the first little change I'm going to make here is bring this path in this way as far as it can go without connecting with the road, like it did right there. I don't want Sims walking off the road onto this path. And then we're going to move this asset over here. And again, that was souvenir shop. Then restrooms. These are going to be inoperable for a few minutes. And then I really think the restrooms should be closer to the front. Let's drag this over here too for the moment. Okay, and then we're going to delete this. Delete these.
back up on this week's Best Grub in Town contest. Remember, we're talking burgers.
So now, if I find those zonable paths...
Must-haves. Let's hear where you go to chow down. Who has the coolest fixins? Which burger joint serves up those 5-napkin patties?
So this is a road that looks like a campus park. This could make things a little bit weird, but I can make this work. If I take a road here, here, see, it would make more sense if I just went straight in. I'm gonna have to move that souvenir park. I mean the souvenir stand. Drag that over there. So now if I take Harvey Street, where was that? If I draw this in here, and then here, and that might be too much. Let's just do 2 tiles. Oh, come on. Why are we not straight? Dang it. Okay, let's fix that. So what I'm doing here is I'm creating a little inner loop, interior loop, that lets me bring in those Miyagi cafes and some of the other assets without allowing Sims to enter the actual amusement park through the gates, because there's no connection between this road and this road. Let's see. I need to fix those intersections, because we want through traffic, through traffic, through traffic. And is that... Yep, we want to get rid of those stoplights. And then I think I'm going to eliminate pedestrians from this intersection here. And maybe from this one. If pedestrians want to get over here, they could come this way. But I'm not sure this is terribly bad. I could eliminate them from one part of this intersection and not the other. So now, if we come back to our souvenir shop, can we fit it here? I don't think we can. Nope. We can fit it here. The thing is, if I were to put this... Yes! I'm going to lose that fence, but I could put this here. And then that'll let me slide this. I'm just going to drag the nodes just a teeny bit. So we'll landscape in there. We'll figure out something here. I don't know if this fits here now. No. Dang it. Can I make this work if I use move it? So it might actually fit. Don't really need that fence there anymore. Oh, wait, or is that part of that building? No, it's not. Good. Okay. But the hedge is. Okay, so let's drag that building over just a teeny bit. I'm not entirely sure I need this all the way out there. So we'll figure something out here. There are other cafes that could fit in there. Now, let's see. What else do we have? Oh, no, 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 no. We have... This is... the restrooms. I'd still like the restrooms to be as close to the front as possible. What does it look like if... okay, that works. We're going to landscape through here. Okay, now... this is going to be trial and error, figure it out as we go. I just remembered I need to fix the permissions on that little street so that we don't have passenger vehicles or any kind of vehicles coming through there. Why is this not? There we go. I'm going to line all these up. And let's slide this over just a teeny bit. Nope. Nope. No. Let's see. What is that? Tiles? Decals? Okay. Now, I don't know if the game is going to let me do this. Let's see if it will. I don't know. Does a zoo cafe fit here? I mean, we already have another cafe right next to it. What we really want are... Now, the Catfish Cafe might look kind of cool. Can I get it on that street? I don't think I can. I might be able to plop it and then drag it over there. Let's grab that. Is it going to conflict? It does. Or does it? Can I see what's in the back? Maybe not. Let's see. Well, that's... No. See, that's narrow access for a garbage truck. I don't think I can squeeze this over any further. Oh, there's another tree that I missed. Now, maybe this works. Then we have all these sidewalk cafes. Oh wait, let me do this before I forget. Autos. We want no heavy trucks, no cabs, no buses. We only want service vehicles in here. Okay, so these two do not look like they're aligned in this space, but they are aligned with this. With the center line in my plaza over here. Let's see. They're not lined up with each other, though.
It's the sound of refreshment.
Want
Pop soda
this.
refreshment. Pop soda.
And then
Belch the
let's...
best.
Okay.
Hi, listeners. Tony G here, coming from you from our new revamped studio. Yes, folks, we've just completed our own mini studio makeover. Very cool, very stylish. It got me wondering, have you ever noticed how everything is 50 shades of gray these days? Back in the early
Not getting any
90s, the
zoning.
world had
Oh,
more
son of a gun.
motorists they could have
How could I
any
fix that? Let's see.
car, as long as it was black. Seems like the designer
I put a
mafia has
fence
got the
along
modern mandate
here,
all over our interiors. Any color
it
as long
might...
as it's
Now, I can also just
black.
click and
How come
drag
color no longer
stuff.
on trend? It's like permanent twilight, folks. Classy, but
There, now we've got zoning over there on the other side.
Chill vibes to help us ponder the mysteries of style. Coming your way from coast to coast radio.
Okay, this actually, maybe I don't want to overdo this. Might be, so this is just fine here. I think what I want to do is drag this around. But not the tile. Okay, so then, don't know what to do in there yet, but we can put in some tables and some trees. Ooh, actually, no, let me think about it. don't know if I want them blocking the entrances like that. Let's do it like this. All right, now what I do in here is I leave these areas open, and there was a different table that I can use. This with the benches. Now, if I wanted, I could put in a big shade tree in there. The yew trees are awesome for that. Except maybe it's a little too awesome. So if I put the yew tree up here on the edge of the path, it'll fit. Then I gotta drag my tables around. Those tables, I think, are okay right where they are. That I like better than what I had. It also shows more movement through, and people will come in and visit these cafes. Mr. Miyagi, check him out on the workshop. Much better, much better, much better. And so then I need to find some more sculpture assets, because the other thing that I'm thinking about, I forgot to mention at the beginning, is because I talked about making this more serene and somber, is I have my Eden Park up here that was centered around all these sculptures and this wonderful landscaping. And so what I'm thinking actually would be really cool is if I have a small replica of that over here and find some more statues on the workshop. In fact, there's a poorly placed item over here. Like, why do I have this obelisk sitting over here? This can be part of this. Now it's not going to let me, it may not let me plop it because it may not have any. Yes, it will. I'll just have to fix that at some point. But this, I think, maybe fits better over here somewhere.
Coast to coast. Don't touch the dial. Just sit back and enjoy.
Don't think it fits in here. This is fine just the way it is. Let's see now. Do I need any more fencing replaced? Forgot to add those trees back in. That's good there. What's happening? Oh, it's trying to snap. I don't want it to snap. What happened there? I lost some trees. I'm going to take a couple screenshots. I'm sorry about the banging with my mouse. It's right next to my microphone. I need to fix that, maybe. Okay, so I'm going to be running out of time here shortly. I have about 10 minutes left. I could try to go back to work on the other side over here, or I could just call it. Essentially, over here now, we have the rest of the amusement park assets. I think I already have the teacups in there. We have the piggy train. Don't think I have the swinging boat yet. I have the House of Horrors. But then we have, and I have the bumper cars. So then we've got to get the drop tower, the pendulum, the Ferris wheel, and see, we can fit all that in here. I kind of feel like I don't know if roller coaster should be right on the edge of the water or if it should be up next to the turbine here, but this will be the problem to be solved in another stream, because I also want to see if I can get some assets for creating a farmer's market. I think a farmer's market over here would be perfect. So if I had farmer's market and we have all our rides, this will be a pretty cool amusement park. So, oh, and then one other sidebar. Maybe I should have done this at the beginning. I was feeling like I was struggling with traffic flow, and I do have this set on despawning off. So I have the traffic mode set in easy mode, but I ran a test after my last stream, and I am maintaining 86% traffic flow. The problem that is happening, and I really don't know what's causing it, but there's an issue. Now, I had to get the unlimited outside connections mod to fix it. There's an issue up here with one of these connections on the side of the map where the nodes are too close together. And when I drug the node, it killed the connection. And so I had to add new nodes. But the trains are still buggy, and when they don't despawn, I end up with trains backed up all over the map. And I'm not taking ownership of that. That's the design of the map. And that's got to be some kind of glitch, because I know the solution. It's a BIFA solution. You grab a node, you drag it out so that there's enough space, but for the trains to fit. But for some reason, there's something buggy going on. I can't figure out how to implement that solution in an effective way. So we are still in quote-unquote easy mode with despawning on, but maybe I should do a time lapse and let despawning mode be off so that people can trust that I do indeed have 86% traffic, which is kind of cool in a city with 200,000 people. I know we could do better. I'm not there yet. Anyways, thanks again so much for watching. I'm going to sign off. This is Hubbub signing off.
Coast to Coast Radio, you're just in the right spot with Tony G. Soaking up the atmospherics tonight and getting ourselves in the mood for the con. I know a lot of you listeners will be heading out to check out what's new in the comic and video game world, and I'm planning on indulging in a little cosplay myself, bringing out that inner warrior. Call in and let me know which character you dress as and why. One lucky winner will snag an all-expense-paid trip to the big event, courtesy of Coast to Coast. Great deal, guys. One word of warning, though. It's dangerous to go alone. So take me.